Well, good evening, everybody. I thought the band was going to play another number. I was so busy listening to them, I was just hoping you were going to do another one. So welcome to everybody. We have a special night tonight. It's a night of celebration because this is the 2023 Dr. John W. Harris Teacher of the Year Award reception. This evening is a celebration of teacher excellence. We are here tonight to recognize the hard work, the dedication, and selflessness that you, our distinguished nominees, pour into your profession. Our theme for this evening is Teachers are the rocks and the foundation that build the future. We are so honored to have you as our guests tonight. In addition to your presence, we also want to offer a special thank you to the community partner that makes tonight possible. It was 35 years ago when former Vern Motor Cars owner Bruce Eide approached the district and asked what he could do to support teachers. This event has grown to become the city's premier teacher appreciation celebration. Further, the award carries the name of a tireless educator who led the Sioux Falls School District for many years, a man of great humility and strong in his belief that public schools enrich the lives of every child and every citizen. Dr. John W. Harris Sioux Falls Teacher of the Year Award is proudly sponsored by Vern Motor Cars and the Sioux Falls School District. Current owner of Vern Motor Cars, Jim Lake, and his team deserve our thanks for continuing to recognize the value of educators with their generous $4,000 prize for tonight's winner. Jeff Reynolds is here tonight to represent Vern Motor Cars. Jeff, would you please stand and wave while we show our appreciation? There he is. Please also help me show our appreciation for the best school board in South Dakota. The Sioux Falls School Board is a strong force for public education, and with us tonight is President Kate Sarenbetz, Vice President Carly Ryder, and Board Member Mark Murin. Nan Baker, oh, thank you, go ahead. Yep. Nan Baker and Cynthia Mickelson were unable to be with us tonight, but they send their greetings, and they also love this event, and we're sorry that they had to miss it. And now I'm going to ask Kate Sarenbetz to come up and say a few words.
Tonight, we honor 68 teachers from Sioux Falls Public Schools who were nominated for this prestigious award. In most cases, parents wrote to convey their appreciation for the time, care, and love shown to their child. Many colleagues recognized an educational leader among them and took time to craft some heartfelt nominations. And then there were the students who made time to write a nomination for a special teacher who has impacted their life. Teachers are the rocks and the foundation that build the future. Our nominees and finalists help students turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. You lift up students, you inspire, you nurture. You go above and beyond, and for that we cannot offer enough thanks. You are valued, you are appreciated. Sometimes you are the only constant person in a child's life, and we are grateful. A quote by Jim Watkins says, "A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence." You provide persistence. Our students are blessed to have you on their educational journeys. Now please help me welcome the Roosevelt High School Jazz Band under the direction of one of this year's nominees, Nicole Decker.
love that you're willing to share your talents and your love of music with us. It makes the night very special, so thank you. We need to give another thank you tonight. A shout out goes to the Sioux Falls Public Schools Education Foundation for their financial donation to help make this event possible. Executive Director Allison Struck and her volunteer board work hard to secure business sponsorships for grants that go directly to our teachers for innovative projects. I don't think Allison is here tonight. Allison, is she here? She is home with a new baby that was born just a few weeks ago, so congratulations to her. Under Allison's leadership, the Education Foundation has become a staple in supporting public schools in many ways, including the Public School Proud Grant Program, benefiting both students and teachers. Educators have used these funds to purchase a wide variety of learning materials to enhance the classroom experience. The Education Foundation also awards first-year teachers $200 stipends to help equip their classrooms and manages the Student Success Fund to meet students' basic needs. Please learn more about the great work of the foundation, maybe give a little donation, by visiting their website and social media. Additionally, our thanks to Sioux Falls Education Association for providing the beautiful boutonnieres and corsages for each of our finalists. Tim Eckert, our president, I know is here. Tim, would you stand and be recognized? He's way in the back. Thank you, Tim. Discovery Elementary art teacher Mariah Pabst and her students in classrooms 305, 306, 503, and 506 for painting the rocks to go along with our theme. We appreciate that. Each nominee will receive a couple of these special rocks as part of their gift, which will be sent to their school. Thanks to Ben Schumacher for creating the finalist video that we will see later in our program. Portions of tonight's reception, along with the finalist video and an interview with the winner, will be included in a segment that will air on K-Learn TV very soon, so then you can have all your friends and relatives watch. A special thank you goes to our 5 judges who spent many, many hours reading our applications. They read them and reread them and went through all of the nominations, coming together to select the finalists and this year's winner. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Mark Murren, Sioux Falls School Board member. Paige Bai, a retired family life educator. Amy Scott Stoltz, financial advisor and past president of the Education Foundation. Ronnie Stovall, representing Vernite Mitsubishi. And Lynn Thomason, former Teacher of the Year recipient. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you. Since the Teacher of the Year program began in 1989, almost 1,000 Sioux Falls School District teachers have been recognized as nominees and finalists, and 34 of them have previously been named Teacher of the Year. We recognize all of the past winners and thank them for being the rocks and the foundation to build the future. If you are a past winner, would you please stand and let's give all of them a round of applause. Here or not. Next, nominations and letters of support for this year's nominees were submitted by colleagues, parents, principals, and students. This support indicates the mark each of our nominees has made toward our mission to educate and prepare each student to succeed in our changing world. All nominees are listed in the program, and we ask all teachers nominated for this year's Teacher of the Year Award to please stand at this time and be recognized. Please stand. Congratulations on your nomination. Thank you again for your outstanding service to our students. You have truly left your mark. Now it's time to introduce you to the 6 finalists for the 2023 Dr. John W. Harris Teacher of the Year Award. Please watch this video to learn more about what makes them so special.
My name is Mike Bossman, and I'm the Music K-12 instructional coach, and I nominated Kim Bogart for Teacher of the Year. I nominated Kim Bogart because of her exceptional teaching. She works hard in her classroom, her students respond to her well, she really cares deeply for them and their success. She encourages them to work hard, she supports them when they need extra help, and she has them reach for goals outside of the classroom, like auditioning for middle school all-state orchestra, and encourages them to do their best and try as hard as they can. It can be challenging, it can be hard, it can be frustrating for a student to play and not have as many successes as they would want. But Kim is there to help support them, help them understand that every little progress they make improves their skill, and that working hard through that orchestra program, they can really do something that they've never done before, which is play a new instrument. Besides working in her elementary and at her middle school, Kim is also part of our curriculum team. She also works on the South Dakota Music Education Association board as the orchestra person. So she not only helps support her students in Sioux Falls, but across the whole state. I just think that Kim really does a great job of instilling the love of music in her students and for encouraging them to continue on as they play through elementary, middle school, and into high school. And teaching that love of music is not easy, but Kim has a way of doing that where her students just want to continue playing, wanting to continue to get better, and to strive for excellence in the Sioux Falls School District.
Hi, my name is Jason Curry-Olson. I am an English teacher at Jefferson High School and the PBL Academy, and I nominated George Hawkins for Teacher of the Year. George Hawkins is one of the most accomplished, well-rounded teachers I've ever worked with. I've had the pleasure, truly the honor, of working with him for the last 12 plus years in our combined environment, and he is an innovative, caring, inspiring, dedicated, passionate, consistent teacher. You know what you're going to get with George Hawkins every single day. Day in and day out, he is prepared, he has thought of something new and fun, and he really does a great job of getting kids to understand content in a way that really transcends what they think they can understand. When you have someone who is as accomplished as George is, the kids look up to him as a role model, and they understand that the knowledge that he has is because he truly loves his content, and they aspire to that. Students search out George and his classes because they know that behind the glasses and the bow ties and all that stuff is someone who's truly passionate about knowledge and truly passionate about sharing that knowledge with kids. I don't know that George understands the phrase give up. I think if you're a kid who walks into George Hawkins' classroom, you are special from beginning to end, and he will do everything in his power to help you find the success that you deserve.
I'm Gretchen Ritter. I was a elementary counselor at Hayward Elementary for many years, and I currently do a lot of subbing in the Sioux Falls district, and I had the privilege of helping to nominate Tammy Ramstead for Teacher of the Year. Tammy is one of those natural, gifted teachers that every parent, I believe, would want their child to have, especially for their first year of formal school in kindergarten. When you walk into her classroom, just the atmosphere of the classroom and her demeanor, students feel very welcomed and loved and accepted. She has a good sense of humor, which is great in kindergarten. She gives kids a lot of grace. I believe no matter if they have struggles academically, emotionally, behaviorally, Tammy just never gives up on them. Tammy has a great balance of both structure and consistency that our students need, as well as flexibility. I've known many wonderful educators over the years, but Tammy is right up there at the top of my list because she's just such a solid teacher in every way and has just been a rock for so many students and the staff. She does not ever slack off. I believe every day in her classroom is an optimal day of learning, academically, emotionally, and socially.
Hello, I'm Patty Hancock from Ben Rifle Middle School, and I nominated Nicole Schomiller for Teacher of the Year. I think she brings a lot of positive to the classroom. She's very calm, even when things aren't going well. She handles things very calmly. She's very caring towards the kids. I think they feel like they belong in her class. She takes an interest in them. She really, if she finds a student that's really low, she'll really go to bat for them, really work hard to help them achieve their goals. She does serve on our MTSS board. She's also kind of a mentor for other teachers. Always a lot of positivity. I think that she's a leader in our building, never negative. She's never part of any kind of drama. She's just a really good person, really great educator. She has good relationships with kids, but appropriate relationships with kids. She's very mature. She's just a very positive part of Ben Rifle Middle School. She brings a lot of positive to the classroom. She's very calm. They match it. They very well match her calm demeanor. They're very proud of her, very protective of her. I mean, I don't think kids are naughty in her class because it would make you feel bad to be naughty to Mrs. Schomiller, you know. And there are times they are, but they always work it out together. And I think it just they end up feeling good about themselves. And she's just an overall really good person.
Hi, I'm Jamie Nuspa from Washington High School, and I nominated Jason Stahlberg for Teacher of the Year. Jason Stahlberg is one of the most passionate teachers that I've ever seen. He gets excited about what he's teaching, and the students notice that. They can see that this is a person who cares about the content and most importantly cares about them. And it doesn't even matter if it's AP World, if it's sociology, no matter what, he's going to always try to find the best ways to get that information to the students and have them just be absolutely interested in what's going on in that class. He has a heart of gold for his students. But again, you are going to walk into that class and you're going to immediately be energized and you're going to want to learn. And you can tell based on his personality and his body mannerisms and everything that he is excited about what you're going to learn that day and that you are going to learn it. You put your full trust in him that you're going to learn that content in the most fun way that you can. He cares about his football players, he cares about his power lifters, he cares about his track athletes. But most importantly, he cares about that classroom and he cares about his kids learning. He is not just there to collect a paycheck. He's not just there to be able to be a coach. He is pushing himself and his students in the classroom further than they imagined that they could go. He's pushing them to be the absolute best humans that they can be, and yet they still love him.
My name is Andrea Bowrichter, and I'm a parent of students at Eugene Field A+ Elementary. I helped nominate Laura Wiebelhaus for Teacher of the Year. I have had 2 boys in her class. Both boys are very different from one another, and she gave them all of the tools that they needed to succeed regardless of how different they needed to learn. Ms. Wiebelhaus is probably the most patient human I've ever met. You see that Laura has the respect of not only all the children, but her colleagues. Her passion is to work with the kids, and all of them just have such wonderful things to say about her. It's kindergarten, that's the foundation of where this all starts. That's where we build a love for school and for learning. That really is happening there. She really is providing them with a place to learn, a place to feel safe, a place to want to go every day. That's kind of her teaching in general. She sees where the need is. Sometimes the need is to sit and wait. Sometimes the need is to encourage independence. And sometimes the need is just to show the child she's there and she loves them. And I don't think a child has gone through Ms. Wiebelhaus' class without feeling love.
Our board is now going to join me as we recognize our 6 finalists. So I'll give them a minute to come up. And as we read your name, what we would like for you to do is to come forward and receive your gift and your voucher for $100 to use as you wish in your classroom. Or we can watch the video again because they're just that special. I love technology, don't you? Okay, board, come on over and We'll shake some hands and we'll hand out some gifts. All right, first of all, we are going to welcome Kim Bogart, orchestra at Laura B. Anderson, Terry Redlin, and Whittier. Kim, you just got me all off track now. Kim Bogart, come on up, please. And I have to say, I was just at one of Kim's concerts a few weeks ago, and it was so fun to watch those kids, what they were performing, and just having a blast. So thank you for your excellent work, Kim. Next, please join us on stage, George Hawkins, Modern U.S. History and AP Government, Project-Based Learning at Jefferson High School. Give him a round of applause. In his bow tie. I don't know where you find a Jefferson colors bow tie, but hats off to you. That's impressive. Next, Tammy Ramstad, kindergarten at Hayward Elementary. Congratulations. Next is Nicole Schillmuller, from a reading interventionist right here at Ben Rifle Middle School. Congratulations, Nicole. Next, please join us on stage, Jason Stahlberg, AP U.S. History and Sociology at Washington High School. Congratulations, Jason. Don't talk about wrestling.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And finally, Laura Wiebelhaus, kindergarten at Eugene Field A+ Elementary. Congratulations, Laura. Congratulations again to all our nominees and finalists. Give them all another round of applause. At this time, School Board Vice President Carly Ryder will come forward to help with the awards.
Okay, so last year, One American Bank in Sioux Falls stepped forward to begin the Distinguished Educator Award. This award is given to a high-scoring finalist who embodies the true spirit of the teaching profession. This year's recipient will receive a $2,000 cash award from One American Bank. And Dan Mueller is here to represent the bank and present the award. Treasured and trusted, passionate yet patient, role model, supportive ally, and loving human. These are all phrases used in this finalist nomination. The One American Bank Distinguished Educator Award for 2023 is Laura Wiebelhaus, kindergarten teacher at Eugene Field A+ Elementary.
And now, for the announcement that we have all been waiting for, at this time, I would like to call up Jeff Reynolds from Vernite Motor Cars to present the award to our winner.
It's all when we went up too.
Yes. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This year, as the nomination and support letters were being meticulously studied, judges learned of this teacher's best qualities: organized and methodical, possessing an encyclopedic knowledge, engaging, unique and fun, purposeful and passionate, nationally recognized, an unparalleled researcher, someone students just love to be around. The nomination and letters of support submitted for this teacher demonstrate the educational excellence for which this award began. The winner of the 2023 Dr. John W. Harris Teacher of the Year left a successful career practicing law to make his mark in the classroom, and he truly has. On behalf of Vernite Motor Cars and the Sioux Falls School District, we are proud to present this plaque and $4,000 check to a multi-year finalist, and this year, the 2023 Dr. John W. Harris Sioux Falls Teacher of the Year winner, and that is George Hawkins. George, did you want to say anything?
I'm good.
Okay.
I know I used to be an attorney and I teach now, but...
You didn't want to argue about it?
No.
Okay. Congratulations. Finally, I want to thank all of you for coming this evening to share, support, and encourage teaching excellence. As you've witnessed tonight, teachers are the rocks and the foundation that build the future. Congratulations once again to all of our nominees, and thank you to those who submitted nominations on your behalf. Now, please join us in the cafeteria for a reception in your honor. Good night, and thank you for coming.
I mean, it's tough to say, right? Like, clearly a lot more attention, a lot more, people saying hi, congratulating. But, it's extremely humbling. We have a tremendous amount of teachers, amazing teachers in the district, in this building. And so, to be up on that stage, to be that person, it's extremely humbling. I think it stems from like my folks, right? The life lessons that they gave me, of how to act as a person, how to engage on a daily basis. And, my mom, taught me a lesson of, you commit to the team, you do the hard work, and you just kind of put your head down and keep at it. And so that's just kind of what I do. That's just what I try to do every day, is just keep working hard and do the best I can. And right, if it wasn't a good day today, I need to make tomorrow better. And so just what I try to do is keep my head down, work hard, and hope I'm doing the right thing, and I probably am if it's 7 times being nominated. So a very circuitous route. I started school as a biology major, kind of go into virology, and didn't like it, and so eventually kind of just drifted around and got into, looked into teaching and student taught. and a horrible experience, and I realized I was never going to teach a day in my life. And so I went on to law school, graduated, passed the bar, was working for a few years, and just kind of found myself in a situation that I wasn't liking. I had a lot of abuse, neglect cases that are just kind of soul-sapping, and I couldn't see myself doing that for the next decade or so. And I heard about New Tech High School and project-based learning, and I had the teaching degree. I kept up the certificate and interviewed and jumped right in and loved it, right? Like, just a different model, and I've been here for the last 11 years, and so I wouldn't trade it. Getting to see kids that can interact with the material, as a history and government social studies, that sometimes it's thought of as a boring subject, but getting to see kids who have different skill sets latch on and jump in. So we're in the midst of a civil rights project, and the kids, and they get to tap into their creativity and their arts. I got kids that are doing blueprinting, and then kids sometimes who are in their shell the whole year, and all of a sudden they're popping out. And so getting to see kids connect with the content that I love, along with the ways that they want to interact with it and the way that they can love it. And so getting to see kids, tap into content that isn't simply just me lecturing, taking a quiz at the end, and then moving on. So what I like is, and part of the reason that pulled me in for PBL is that we have a model that allows for lots of different paths for kids, right? It's not just a one-size-fits-all. And so I love being able to teach in a PBL model. I love that CTE's right over there. And I was just talking to a student, and he's getting some real-world experiences. And it's not simply just the very traditional cut and paste, follow the path. And so there's lots of routes for kids to learn, because kids learn in different ways. And then they can showcase their skills. So I love that about our district. The key thing is make today good. Right? It's the idea that might have had a bad day yesterday, might have had a bad morning, but how can I make this moment good? Trying to think of it in terms of this might be the one moment that a kid is going to remember. And so how can we make this one moment, this one day, this one class, whatever it is, a good day, regardless of what's happened in the past. And so just making it a good day.